r/ask Reddit. If someone borrowed your body for a week, what quirks would you tell them about so they are prepared? I'm due to give birth next week, so I'd tell them good luck lol. I'm in a few more weeks, so how glorious that would be to pass that baton on for that day. The hunger and thirst sensations often don't turn on, so you'll have to manage that schedule manually. For me it would be the opposite, the hunger and thirst sensations often don't turn off. You can't seem to burp. That seems like a blessing at first, and you're a bit disgusted by others people's burps. But then you realize you compensate with increased flatulence and insane bloating. Your body is functionally a balloon after a soft drink. Sometimes when you're eating, your jaw will pop out of the socket and lock while open. Push up on your chin while trying to open your mouth wider. Usually does the trick. It's normal if your right ankle starts making loud snapping sounds while climbing a hill. Also, you'll sneeze multiple times within the first moments of being exposed to sunlight. Don't get up too fast in the morning, or you might have a sudden dizzy spell and black out for a moment. I have to poop right after meals. I call this new food, old food. Everyone is an emergency. Avoid food at work. I cry when I yawn. I don't feel sad, but you'll have to wipe those tears every time. Also, cold temperature will leave your skin dry AF. You won't feel it, or not feel anything, but you'll definitely see it. Make sure to take the daily meds, including that stool softener. You don't want to be in crippling pain. And I don't want to get this chassis back with a blown out O-ring cause you couldn't shit. Yes, my balls are that big. No, it's not cancer. Yes, it makes my dong look that much smaller. Shut up. Take notes. I'd like to see how much nature versus nurture is influencing my schizophrenia. If you're stupid enough to try and do anything involving balance, ride a bike, surf, walk a tightrope, pull a Thanos, record it. I could use the laugh. Chapstick on a beanbag. If you rotate your hands and feet, you will notice cracking sounds. Same. And I'd like to add my neck to this list. Usually it's only my hands and feet, but when my neck made cracking noise too, it freaked me out. Glad there are many people with cracking neck out there. I thought I have a serious problem. There are a lot of people around the world with cracking necks. They just don't seem lively afterwards though. Sometimes if you cross your legs, your left leg will partially pop out of the hip. Uncross your legs and stand up to fix this. You will get leg and foot cramp a lot. If this happens, suffer through it until it's over. No matter how much or little sleep you get, you will still be tired. Potassium generally fixes mine. For me, I can tell mine is really low when it tastes like pennies or my muscles get weirdly weak. I get a lot of cramps. A few handfuls of cereal or a potato will make them stop after an hour. You need to drink a couple of liters of water every day or you'll get a headache. At bedtime, you may randomly get itchy all over your body. If that happens, take everything off and keep the room cool. Congrats. You now have depression and anxiety. Please keep exercising or you'll end up laying on the floor for hours. I think I might have been borrowing your body for the past 17 years. There are some crossed wires, so you're going to sneeze at bright light and experience numbers-based synesthesia. I just hear sounds as shapes. Train whistles are parallel lines. I do taste in color sometimes when I pay attention to it. I love people with synesthesia because when they describe their experiences, it literally does not make a single grain of sense to anyone who doesn't also experience it. But other people with synesthesia inevitably show up like, oh hey, I can taste colors too. I wouldn't tell them about the Tourette syndrome. It would be funny to watch them slowly question what was wrong with them. That left knee hurts. Yeah, not much you can do about it. If you're walking downstairs, it will hurt less if you do it backward. No, I can't explain why. Wearing good shoes helps. 2. Oh, and don't sleep on the left side. You'll wake up with crippling pain in your throat if you do. Maybe not every time, but you don't have enough experience to notice the triggers, so don't risk it. Finally, the CPAP machine is there for a reason. If you don't use it, don't expect to get any sleep whatsoever. You can't use normal soap. If you do, your skin will get horrible rashes. I know it's embarrassing, but you gotta use baby soap. You'll see these weird things called floaters when you look into the sky or a light. Try to ignore them. I have something the doctors think is probably OCD, so try not to freak out when you can't stop thinking about blinking. I get my period every other week, sometimes every other month. Be prepared. Ablation after you're done having kids, my friend. Best thing I've ever done. Previous 11-day full-blown hemorrhage cycle every 27 days. Now absolutely nothing. I can't tell you how much less dramatic life is. Get enough sleep. Yeah, the migraine meds kind of work, but you really need more than 8 hours sleep to keep migraines away. Don't walk too much. If you walk too much and the legs ache so much you can't concentrate, find a pair of 4-inch heels and do a lap of the office in them, because it stretches everything out properly. Make sure you're always on the left side of the room, or keep whatever you're going to focus on your right hand side. You can't look left, remember. Too bad knees, too bad ankles. Shit tons of stress and anxiety from taking on tons of responsibility trying to make it big in this world. Cancer. Shit tons of cancer and pain and constipation from pain meds and chemo. Duck the red devil. Also, food now tastes really weird and just not right. Lots of nausea all the time, but medicinal help is an option. It'll be nice for me to be in a healthy body for a minute. You got the short end of the stick with mine. Off topic, I suppose, but I wish you the best of luck with your chemo and hope things get better for you. Eat your meals exactly at 7 AM, 10 AM, 13 PM, 16 PM, and 19 PM. Otherwise you'll get all shaky and your brain will start shutting down in 5 minutes. Also, you're technically a lady but you grow hair like a guy, so enjoy being a man-woman hybrid. You can't get this unique experience elsewhere. Your fingers are very hypermobile after you're done being amused by the ability to bend them backwards. Please don't try applying bigger force with them to anything, because that won't work. Good luck. You have a parasite, but please protect it as I love it very much. If you can, please be gentle and avoid stress so that parasite stays put for the time you have my body. The only thing I could say is I'm sorry. Just be glad you don't have to live in my brain too. Wear sunglasses and stay especially well hydrated or migraines will chain together. For the love of all things holy, don't accidentally stub your toe with the ingrown toenail or you will try to commit suicide. Don't drink. You've done a great job quitting. You won't like what happens if you try to drink again. Well, okay, since you really want to do this, here are the keys. Oh, if you eat anything relatively firm, your jaw is going to pop. It's not loud, but in a quiet setting it's noticeable. Some women find it interesting, others ghost you. You have a heroic tolerance for weed. Sorry about that. I don't smoke flower, only on occasion. So please just vape. Alcohol doesn't agree with my liver anymore, so please keep it to two drinks. Other than that, don't sit down for too long or you'll get killer back pain. So try and stand when you can. You'll be doing me a solid. Whoa, you made it to the end? You're a ducking beast. I'll cut you a deal. Smash like and subscribe for more curated content, bruh. It's free and that's a great price.